5 reasons why protein cannot make us fat. 5. Reason number 1 is the thermic effect of food, which says that any food item that we consume, we must subtract 10% of the total caloric value of that food item to account for digestion. So I'm about 220 pounds. Let's say I ate 1,000 calories of protein in a day. So we already have to minus 100 calories to account for the thermic effect of food. Number 2 is our daily need for protein, which is often confused with a daily caloric need, which is not a real thing in science. There is, however, a daily protein need in science, which is proven, which says that all humans need at least between 20 to 75 grams of protein. Otherwise, our bodies will metabolize or cannibalize our muscle. Well, I'm 220 pounds. I'm larger than the average person. So say minimum I need 75 grams to stay healthy. Not to build muscle, just to stay healthy. So that's minus another 300 calories. So we're already down to 600 from the original 1,000. Number 3 is only 60% of proteins can be turned into fat. Only 60%, which means we have to minus another 40% of our 600. And the reason that it's 40%, there's a 60-40 split, is because when we see protein on a food label, we see whether it's an animal protein or a plant protein, we see one word and one value, which is proteins and grams. But the body sees 20 different things, because when the body gets that protein, when we give our body that protein, it breaks it down into 20 different amino acids. Only 60% of the spectrum of amino acids can be turned into fat. And the 40% that cannot leads us to the 4th reason that protein can't make us fat, which is urination, or the kidneys and urination, which is the proteins that our body can't use or absorb. We lose some of those amino acids through urination. All right, so now we have to consider the 5th and final thing, which is our metabolic rate and the time that it takes our body to convert and absorb the protein. That thermic effect of food, well, it takes our bodies 4 to 8 hours to digest that protein, and during that time, our body is burning calories. And so I'm 220. The average metabolism, let's say for a healthy human, is 10 calories per pound of body mass. So say my body's burning 220 calories a day. Well, just keep it simple. Let's say I'm burning 2,000 calories a day. It took my body 8 hours to process this food item, or this protein, and now we have to minus another 664 calories from what's left of the protein, what's left of the caloric value after the other things that we've already subtracted. And what we end up with, or what we started with, was 1,000 calories of protein. And after we've gone through these 5 different elements of physiology to consider, we're left with a caloric deficit of 304 calories. And that is, in a nutshell, why protein can't make us fat.